What's up guys, welcome to another video. Now I follow this page online called Founder Magazine. Founder Magazine is actually a very good magazine, so if you don't follow them, make sure you do if you're interested in entrepreneurship. The problem with Founder, however, is that Founder sometimes put out stuff that sound good, but at the same time are just crap, make no sense whatsoever. But they get likes, so they leave them up there and recycle them month after month after month. So I'm scrolling through Instagram. Usually Founder posts about 4 or 5 inspirational sayings per day. Now this particular saying has been coming up on my news feed over and over and over again in the last 2-3 months. And so I decided I was gonna make a video about this. This is a list of the 7 dumbest inspirational sayings I could find. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it, not this universe. The scariest moment is always just before you start. Nope, there are going to be a lot of scary moments on the road too. As an entrepreneur, you start enjoying the taste of your own blood. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. This one kind of gets me because just don't be blindly patient. You learn from the process, and if what you're doing is not working, you change what you're doing to learn and to move forward. The first one gets the oyster, the second one gets the shell. Tell that to MySpace. The temptation to quit will be greatest just before you're about to succeed. Now, this particular thing is very interesting to me because you just never know. You never know, right? Usually when they show this saying, they show it with the guy with the pickaxe digging through the hole, about to just reach the gold mine, and then he quits. But you never know, you never know. There literally could have been nothing at the other side in the first place when he decided to quit. You never know what's around the corner. It could be everything, it could be nothing. What? Didn't you just say? And for the finale, this is the one quote that inspired this whole video. It's the one I saw yesterday and I was like, I have to make a video about this. If you are not embarrassed when you ship your first version, you waited too long. If you are embarrassed when you shipped your first product, you don't wait long enough. Here's why. Well, first of all, if you're embarrassed by the first product you ship, why are you shipping that to customers who are supposed to pay with their own money and give out something to you, exchange value to you for something you're embarrassed about? Secondly, you have to understand that if you're embarrassed by the product you ship, you're not going to advertise or sell the product properly. Have you ever tried selling something you don't believe in? That's what that's going to be like. You're trying to convince somebody that this product is great when you don't believe it's great in the first place. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible advice. You see, the thing about entrepreneurship is that your product never stops. It never ends. So when you create your first product, you have to reiterate and create a second and a third and a fourth product. You're always trying to make your products better. At every step of this stage, you have to choose the quality of product you want to put out. And what happens is if you get used to making crap from the beginning, it gets difficult to start making better products later. Now, I understand where they're coming from. Entrepreneurs have this downside. We have this Achilles heel. Whenever we think of a product, because of how inspired and excited we are about the product, we have this tendency to want to make sure everything is perfect. Everything must be spick and span. There has to be no faults. Then we think of more ideas, right? You start with this little thing. Before you know, you're thinking of like a million other things you could do. And you want to add all these features in. First of all, let me just say, features, by the way, don't make products sell more. If you ever have a sales problem and you think, let me just build an extra feature, that's not gonna help. I learned that the hard way. But anyway, that's beside the point. What ends up happening as an entrepreneur is you take too long to ship the product because you want to make sure it's not just perfect, but you want to make sure that you have the best possible features you could have in that one product. That's a bad idea, and I understand that. And the reason why that's bad is because you spend so long building so many things into a product that by the time it goes into the market, first of all, selling it becomes harder because you want to say about all the awesome things about this. So instead of keeping the advert simple, you're trying to explain these many things. But secondly, you have taken so long building this thing and you haven't confirmed that the market is going to accept it first. The market may push you one way or the other. So it's better for you to take your product and put your product out in the market as soon as possible. That's true as well. So how do you balance both of them? Well, in my experience, the best thing to do is to take the core function of your product, right? That one little, the kernel of the idea that you first had, and build that out and make it as great as you can. Take the smallest thing and make it as great as you can, and then ship that. Because first of all, it's great, you're confident in selling, but secondly, it goes out early enough for you to gain feedback from customers, from real life customers. And that's kind of the compromise there. But please do not ship a product that you are embarrassed about. To tell you how contradictory Founder Magazine is, just before I was about to put up the page and come back to make this video, I found this saying: focus on quality and you'll achieve scale. Focus on scale and you'll reduce quality. How can you tell people to ship products that they are embarrassed about and then tell them to focus on quality as well? That's Founder Magazine.